Good evening, viewers. Today we present a role play based on a real issue in Malaysia. The Karwarga Malaysian corruption scandal. Investigations revealed that more than 700 million ringgits meant for public welfare was misused with large amounts found in cash, gold, and luxury goods. The scandal has shaken trust in leadership and raised questions about accountability. Let us see how corruption affects society and how our institutions, religion, family, and education can build integrity.
These funds, these are given for the people to build school, to buy medicines for hospital, to improve development. But look at this, 700 million. Such a huge amount. Who will ever know if I take some for myself? Nobody checks every ringgit. Just a little here will not harm anyone. After all, it's only paper. I deserve something too. Look, with this money, I can live in comfort. A new house, luxury cars, gold jewelry, everything I ever wanted. These people will never see this side. They will only hear speeches about honesty and service. But behind the desk, power gives me everything. This, this is the real power. You know,
When greed takes control, the people are the ones who suffer. Corruption does not just empty the treasury, it empties the hospitals, classrooms, and the hopes of citizens. In times of moral crisis, religion reminds us of the eternal values that dishonesty can never bring peace and that true leadership is built on trust and accountability.
I, myself, a religious leader, I must remind us that corruption is not only a crime against the law, but also a grave sin against humanity and God. Our faith teaches honesty, justice, and accountability as core values. When leaders misuse public funds, such as in this scandal, they betray the trust of millions and weaken the very foundations of our society. Corruption robs the poor, delays national progress, and destroys confidence in governance. Integrity, however, is an act of worship, serving others with sincerity, not seeking selfish gain. Therefore, it is our duty as families, schools, and communities to nurture honesty and reject corruption at every level. Only then we can build a nation that reflects both moral values.
The fight against corruption also begins at home. Families are first teachers of honesty, shaping children to become responsible citizens of tomorrow.
You know, sweetheart, when I was your age, I thought leaders was like superheroes. They wore suits instead of caps and they made big promises on TV. But today, you ask me what's corruption, and that's not a question any parents wants to answer. Corruption is when someone in power takes what doesn't belong to them money, trust, opportunity and uses it for themselves. It's like someone stealing the last piece of bread while pretending to feed whole family. That RM700 they talk about on the news, it's not just numbers. It's money meant for your school, your future, your hospital, and for your people who needs help. Instead, they disappeared in their private pockets, hidden behind fake and fancy speeches. And that's why I am teaching you this now because real strength isn't power, it's honesty in doing the right thing even when no one is watching. I want you to grow up knowing that telling the truth, keeping your promises, and standing for what's right will always matter more than how money you make or you would make and which needs you to climb. People like Prime Minister forget that they had the chance to help millions, and but instead they choose to help for themselves. But we start by being different, right? Being honest and being right at home. Because we raise honest children, we will build an honest country. And that's the kind of Malaysia I want for you.
Education is not only about knowledge, but about shaping values. Schools and teachers are where the seeds of integrity are planted for the nation's future.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope that everybody is well and you all can listen me clearly. My today's message is regarding integrity and corruption. As you all know that recently Malaysia faced a corruption scandal where more than 700 million Malaysian ringgits were misused. Whenever people's money is stolen, all the public projects suffer, whether it is related to the schools or hospitals or public transport, and people start losing trust on their leaders. Corruption is not only about the money, actually, it is about the broken trust. It makes nations weak and it slows down the progress. My dear students, you are the future of the Malaysia. Integrity means that doing right things even no one is watching you. For example, not cheating in the exams, being honest in the group work, or returning what is not yours. These are the small acts, but they prepare you to fight corruption in bigger ways. And education is also not just about the passing exams, it is about the values. Knowledge without honesty can harm the society, but knowledge with honesty can build a strong nation. So I want each of you to promise yourselves that you will be honest, you will say no to corruption, and you will help Malaysia grow with integrity. Remember that honesty is everyone's homework. Thank you.
Corruption may weaken a nation, but integrity can rebuild it. Together, through religion, family, and education, we can rise above greed and create a Malaysia where honesty is stronger than corruption.